tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
Take a risk.
How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback.
There we go. Beautiful blocking. Beautiful blocking.
He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Like 20 is. Check 53. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Let me know what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Even if I just go down and get a field goal, I'm okay with it.
Second down, it's Henderson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
See if I get any good suggestions. If not, I'm just going to run it.
We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Goff. And he's wrapped
Oh, man.
Taken down, back at the 25. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the
I'll take the field goal.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to...
I'm happy with it. I'm playing conservative, trying to keep the lead. Dak's going to have to go deep if they want to claw their way back in.
Check 52.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue
caught
for
that?
them in this game.
He caught
So
that.
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go.
I cannot believe he caught that.
Down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Now Elliott. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Prescott now from the 50. Caught right side. It's Lewis.
Yeah, they're barely moving down the field. They're running their own clock out.
46. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Prescott now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Oh.
And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So Amari
Way to hang on.
Cooper, Northwestern High School in Miami, making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The throw over the middle, taken in.
Get him.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Third and short yardage. Prescott.
Oh, he got flustered.
Incomplete.
He got flustered.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by Parkey is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're
going to run
because
away
that
from
means
DeMarcus
everything's come
Lawrence.
together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Switch.
Out of the gun. Gone. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
Attaway.
His first reception.
Attaboy. And Jared Goff only has 65 yards passing. Wow.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now Goff gets this into the hands of Brandon Cooks, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
I love this double team feature.
Gurley. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Goff now looks to throw. Finding Hardman here over the middle.
Wide open.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy.
It's too easy. Just run those streaks right through the zone, man.
8 yards there and give him a first
Too easy.
down.
And now we're going to get Gerald Everett in the corner, right?
On first down.
Nope.
Gone. That is caught at the 7-yard line. This will be stopped.
They're in zone. I couldn't do it.
Shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last.
Now we're going to run right up the middle. Do a little double team right here. Run right in between the guard and tackle.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2.
Yeah, it's pretty much out of reach at this point. It's pretty much play a shell and just let them do whatever they want. It's playing a cover 4 shell.
Defense wins championships, baby. Kill.
Prescott on first down. That one complete. Elliott. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an Allen. play. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. And he'll be taken
not
down
nearly
at the
moving fast enough.
46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Right here. He's checking.
Draw play, Elliott.
Oh!
And he loses the football
Get
the
it.
second time.
Who hit him?
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like
Aaron Donald
it's
got
like
him.
baseball. Guys at bat,
Pick it up,
people are
93,
on base in scoring
Jesus.
position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Quit talking about it.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lewis. That throw good for only a couple.
Okay.
Brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to...
Trying to get it to
Oh,
Ebron,
yeah.
and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Oh, man.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this
Beckett
defensive
kid can
pressure
play.
has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Threw it right to him. All right, we're just going to sim the rest because they ain't coming back.
And
Game
they
over.
have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men
Only
and women
100
on our
passing
crew,
yards, but I had
I'm
3
Brandon
takeaways.
Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Rams are
Zeke only had
victorious here as we
15
say
rushing
so
yards?
long
Wow.
From Exposition Park in L.A.
All right. Let's get it. Now we get to play the 9-7 New Orleans Saints. Man, Zeke fumbled twice in that game.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the NFC Championship game on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
All right, here we go. Who we got at quarterback for the Saints? Anybody good? Oh, no, we're on offense. Okay, cool.
180.
Cool.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? You under 10.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
One thing I can say pretty safely.
Well, that doesn't bode well for them.
If you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there.
Yep, their defense is trash.
Let's go. The previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He's crazy. He's checking crack. Out.
They run. It's Gurley. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart.
Yep, their defense is trash.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day.
You better shore up the middle of that defensive line or else you're going to be dead in the water.
And they're clearing space.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Gall. And he's going to take this one in for a
Too easy.
touchdown.
Oh,
From 13 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start. But a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well
get the
as
ball
on the
over?
scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead.
All right, now let's see who they got a QB for the Saints. I cannot remember who they had. Oh, they got Jacoby Brissett. That's a shame.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Run to the ball. We got a runner.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On third down, Brissett. Open man is Michael Thomas.
I tried. I didn't know he was going to be cutting outside like that.
Able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints. First down. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete.
I was about to say, dude.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
My corners tackle way too well.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And
Let's go.
They're going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run in the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace.
You got Mecole Hardman one-on-one. That is no bueno.
From the 29, Goff. Foul left, he's got it to Everett. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Goff's throw taken in by Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he's got this down to the 35.
Keep pounding.
11 more on
Don't
that
let up.
and another first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far,
Do not let up.
What we're seeing from the offensive line, they seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Throw left side to Reynolds.
Get in, boy. Yeah, baby.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Wide open.
25
Wide open.
yards for the touchdown. And the
Threw that right across my body, too.
Well,
Look
they
at
have
that
to be loving
crossbody
this start to the
completion.
first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They
Right in
feel
the middle of the
very
field.
confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Nah. All right.
Come off the ball. Double tight. Hey, we got 3 down. Shut up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds an opening past the 40. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Check 43.
On the ground, Kamara. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They'll run. This is Kamara, and he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
And the Saints. Brissett to throw on first. Thomas wide open. And they're able to get this.
I would have covered Thomas, but I had to make sure Kamara wasn't going to catch the ball out of the backfield.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, G.
On 2nd and 12, Brissett. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
All right, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long.
You see zone defense, and you know you got to drag.
We got to do force an incompletion here.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Brissett, and that is
hit him right in the chest.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far,
Yeah, you guys are done if you keep lining up in that defense.
Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check. Crunch. 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 Shift. Watch the shift. Check.
Here's Gurley.
You must be turned.
Go, baby.
Juke into space. He's got this to the 30.
Let's go.
Before being taken down.
Let's go.
A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Gurley's going to take me all the way
Gotta
home
give a
now.
nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside. They didn't allow any leakage, any anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Meh.
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Check. 53. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14.
I haven't missed a pass yet.
And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
On 2nd down. It's Henderson, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about
About to
the
put
1
7
yard
more up.
line.
It's going to be 21-3
7
very
yards
soon.
there and a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now.
Wide open.
The end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Gerald Everett
That's
is
okay.
tight end, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot.
And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown.
Now, if we're lucky, we might be able to stop the Saints and then get another field goal or something afterwards before the quarter break, but that would be just me getting greedy at that point.